Hi there, Cancer, and welcome back to Star Lourdes Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of April. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out in a Celtic cross. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. First up, we have the Seven of Cups in the upright position, followed then by the Four of Swords upright. Next, we have the Ace of Cups in the upright, followed then by the King of Wands reversed. And next we have the Knight of Cups in the upright, followed then by the Six of Cups in the upright. And next we have Major Arcana Tower reversed, followed by the Six of Pentacles reversed. Next we have the Nine of Swords in the upright. And lastly, we have Major Arcana, the Wheel of Fortune, upright. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and interpret this read for you guys. First of all, Cancer, for your overall energy, you have that of the Seven of Cups in the upright position. The Seven of Cups mainly speaks of lots of options, lots of opportunities that could be available to you this month, Cancer. Now, the thing is about the Seven of Cups is this can be very confusing energy because it's very Neptunian, and a lot of times this is just like, you know, sandcastles in the air. Some of these options and opportunities are. Not all of them. If you go through it with a fine-tooth comb, you can find at least one or two of these opportunities that are actually very viable, that can work for you. So that's why when this card comes up, I do say always it's better to have more options than none. But you really do have to be careful with this energy just in that respect. Make sure that you're really, really looking through all these options and opportunities. For those of you, say for example, who are on dating sites, it could be you have a lot of options to choose for. Choose carefully. The same thing with jobs or projects or anything that you're looking for, homes even. You have to make sure that you look through all of this with a fine-tooth comb. Make sure that you're really, really being realistic when you're making your choices. Okay, now the card that is covering you or crossing you is the Four of Swords in the upright position. The Four of Swords mainly speaks to healing. This is a time of healing. Could be for some of you if you have just, say for example, had an operation and you're in recuperation period, maybe this month. For others of you, could just be feeling under the weather and perhaps you need to take a time out. Others of you could just be exhausted, maybe mentally, physically drained, and you just need you know, a weekend at the spa or something like that. It's like you just need to heal. You need to heal yourself and take a time out, just a little bit of a rest. You know, just don't overdo it is the kind of message there. And just be careful that you allow yourself enough time to heal if you haven't been feeling well. And in your past, this is something that could have taken place a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. We have the Ace of Cups here in the upright position. Beautiful energy. Ace of Cups is all about that new beginning in emotions. The cups govern our emotions. So this can be where something a couple of months ago or a couple of weeks ago could have really, really sort of helped heal your heart. It could have been something, maybe there was a birth in the family, a new baby can do this kind of overwhelming love, someone new coming into the family or into the fold. Could be your best friend maybe had a baby and you're the godmom, that kind of thing. And you're just feeling that pure, utter love. For others of you, you could have even found self-love. Maybe you were finally realizing how important it is to give the love and care that Cancers often do to other people, very nurturing. It's sometimes time where we have to give that loving and nurturing to ourselves. So it could be, Cancer, maybe some of you were doing that for yourself. If that's the case, that's wonderful, wonderful news. For others of you, this could be marking a new spark, a new relationship, a new romantic interest that just sort of came out of the blue for you. And leaving the month of March and moving into the month of April, we have the energies of the King of Wands in the reverse position. This is a court card, so it could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is fire energy, that of Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising, male or female. Now, the King of Wands in the upright position, this is someone who takes action. This is a real go-getter, can represent travel. This could be maybe your boss asking you to take a trip or go traveling somewhere, and really lighting a fire under you when he's in the upright position. When he's reversed, however, the King of Wands doesn't take action. For some reason, you could have been, now this could be for some of you, say your spouse, or it could be your boss, or it could be even your own energy, Cancer. Maybe you're not taking action on something. Maybe it's the new love that has arrived and you're choosing not to go forward with it. Maybe you're just not, or just not making the effort. For others of you, this could just be the, you know, this person, say it's your spouse, and maybe you want them to get moving on a project, a home project. A lot of parts of the world, it's spring now, and so maybe you want your husband to go outside and fix the gutters or do things like that, and this person is just not budging. They're not moving. You can't get them to move at the end of March. So moving out of that energy, we move into the early part of April to the 6 of Cups in the upright position. This is the Blast from the Past card. This is very sweet energy, very nice energy. This can come up when we are getting together, maybe family reunions, maybe getting together with family members or people we haven't seen in a long time. Could be old friends. This can, it's also known as the soulmate card, can represent perhaps someone from the past that has returned into your life. Maybe the one that got away from, you know, high school or something like that. It could be somebody just like that returning. If it's not an old love returning back in, it could be just, like I said, getting together with a group of friends or family and sort of reminiscing about the good old days. But it's very lovely energy when it's in the upright position. So this is all good. So far, so good, Cancer. Then moving on to about the middle of the month, we have the energies of the Knight of Cups in the upright position. Again, this is a court card. This time we're talking water energy, that of Cancer, like yourself, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, male or female. Now the Knight of Cups, this is the Knight in shining armor. It comes in to offer usually romance or something that will bring your emotions up, you know, uplift your emotions. It's not always romance. Some people are in romantic relationships and they're perfectly happy. If that's the case for you, this could be representing an offer that comes in from someone that makes you feel good, because a lot of things other than romance make us feel really good on the emotional front, such as hobbies, even work project. Sometimes we get a lot of emotional fulfillment from our careers and from the work we do. So it could be representing something like that. Maybe those of you in the creative field, it could be an offer to, you know, play in a band, or to be in a play or a movie, something like that. It's going to be something that's going to make you feel emotionally really, really good. So there's an offer coming towards you, but energies can go both ways. So it could be that perhaps some of you, this love that sort of was budding back a few weeks ago, maybe you weren't doing anything about it, taking any action. Maybe come mid-April, you decide to take some action and make an offer towards the person. So that's a potential for some of you. Remember, these are just general readings, so it's going to be different for all of you. Now, in the position of you internally, not necessarily the face you're showing to the world, we do have major arcana here, the Tower in the reverse position. The Tower upright, this can represent sudden news, sudden situations sort of coming upon us, and sometimes it can be a little bit of a catastrophe. Sometimes it can be a major thing, like, you know, things like that happen in life where all of a sudden the pipe bursts in your house and you have to run out and in the street and get somebody, the plumber, to come in and fix it. It's that kind of thing. When it's in the upright position, when it's reversed, this can often point to avoiding a disastrous situation, or avoiding a situation that could have potentially have sort of blown up. So it could be that maybe for some of you, maybe that's why you're not taking action on a certain situation. It could be playing out in any area, right? So this could be at your work or something like that. Maybe you didn't take action on something, or someone else didn't take action, and it turns out to be a good thing because you managed to avoid what could have been a potential problem or disaster. Now, in your people and environment, we have the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse position. This can represent how people are seeing you, or how this can represent somebody in your environment. Six of Pentacles in the upright position. This is the card that represents reciprocity, equal pay for equal work, this kind of energy. Also, too, it's a card of generosity and fairness and balance. When the card is inverted like this can represent maybe people are feeling like you're not showing generosity to them. Could be a person in particular in your environment, or it could be that there is someone in your environment, Cancer, that you're dealing with that is not being particularly generous or fair or balanced. Maybe there's someone in your environment that's really, really acting out of balance and could be causing a bit of a problem in the environment. And your hopes and fears position, we have the Nine of Swords in the upright position. This is the card that represents a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, sleepless nights, too many thoughts going around and around in our head. The monkey brain won't shut down, won't stop. This is in your hopes and fears positions. Not necessarily anything that's going to play out in the month of April, but it could be a fear of yours. Maybe you're afraid of a situation, or maybe you're overthinking this situation and wow, phew, it's a good thing that didn't turn out the way, you know, it could have been really bad. Maybe you're just ruminating a lot of thoughts about that, and it's just kind of like you're feeling fearful of a situation maybe that's just in your head. It's not actually playing out, but maybe you're thinking like, wow, this situation could be bad. And maybe you're fearing that. And again, there could be something going on in your environment, so that could have something to do with it. And you could be thinking like, wow, I hope this doesn't keep me up at night. And maybe one of your neighbors is being really unfair and playing their music too loud, and you're afraid it's going to keep you up at night. I'm just saying, leave a comment in the comment section below if this is resonating for you. And the last card you have up is the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position, Major Arcana. Beautiful way to end the month for you guys. You end on a lucky note, Cancer. This is the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So whatever was stuck before, it could be that things start moving in the proper direction. Mercury is now going forward after a period of retrograde that was very grueling and very difficult for a lot of people. So perhaps it's like something that was stuck back in March is now starting to move forward. For others of you, this could represent just getting lucky, walking into a store and buying a scratch ticket and winning a few dollars. For others of you, this could be meeting your fate, your destiny, because you're no longer in resistance. You're just sort of going with the flow of the energy of the universe, and you're not resisting anything. So that can put us in the right place at the right time. Maybe to land the perfect job, maybe to land the perfect spouse, whatever the case may be for you, Cancer. So that is your reading. I hope it helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.